Hey, welcome back to our leadership website. Today I want to talk to you guys about the importance of controlling the flow as a leader. Now let me explain to you guys what I mean. Sometimes in my life, and if you're like me, you're probably going to be able to relate to this. I'll get on this kick where I just want to eat healthy food. Man, I'll go out with people for lunch and I'll have a salad with a big old glass of water and maybe eat a piece of grilled chicken with some fresh vegetables for dinner. And I'll do this for a week, 2 weeks, sometimes maybe even 3 weeks, and I can just feel it. I feel like I'm just healthier. I'm in better shape. I'm running faster. I'm biking and swimming better. I can just feel it. And then I see the cookies, and I say to myself, I deserve these cookies. Just one cookie. And so I go for it. And then before you know it, I've eaten 8 cookies. Totally fallen off the wagon, and I've gone from feeling great, healthy, and strong to kind of feeling fat and lazy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what? Sometimes as leaders, we can tend to go that way. It's so important for us to control what we allow to go in our minds. Just like physically, it's important for us to be careful what we allow in our bodies, because remember the old statement, garbage in, what happens? Garbage out. And so as leaders, if we allow garbage in, then what's going to happen? Garbage is going to come out. And if garbage comes out of us, then it affects those that we influence. Let me give you guys a great example. When I come home to my wife and my 3 kids. Now, if I come home and I kick the dog and I'm muttering because maybe it was a rough day, a couple bad phone calls, or things just didn't go my way, then you know what? I've set the tone at my house for my wife and my kids. I set the environment. That's the environment that they're going to live in, and that's the environment that's going to dictate who they become. Or I can control the flow, what comes in. If I control it, then what comes out is going to be nothing but godly purpose. It's going to be life. And so when I come home, I'm loving my kids, I'm loving on my wife, and they're going to live in an environment that is life-giving, and they're going to grow to fulfill God's purposes in life. So what has to happen is this: as leaders, we've got to control our flow so the outflow, okay, what comes out of us produces godliness, produces godly purpose in those that God has given us the opportunity to influence. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 says this: don't live any longer the way this world lives, but let your way of thinking be completely changed. Then you're going to be able to test what God wants for you. You know what? And I would even say also what God wants for others. And you will agree that what He wants is right, His plan is good, pleasing, and perfect. We need to control the flow of what comes in so we can control the flow of what comes out. Because what comes out of us influences others. Let me give you guys another verse. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Probably very familiar to some of you guys. It says, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. What's coming in is what's going to come out. What are you letting in? Control the flow. Remember this: leaders have the future of others. You have the future of others in your hands. God's given you that privilege. And if your direction is to be clear, then your head has to be clear. Hey, let me encourage you as a leader, control the flow so what comes out of you is nothing but godliness to influence others.